What price the water of life, the sustenance for future generations to come? The sea, so full of life. How wonderful it would be if we could also drink the water from the sea and enjoy the life that it gives. Imagine a future with drinking water as wide and as deep as the sea. A future with no drinking water is a nightmare no one can afford. Singapore needs to constantly seek alternatives to ensure there is sufficient drinking water for everyone. Thus far, Singapore has relied on 3 sources of water supply. Firstly, reservoir catchment water, the first tap. Secondly, imported water, the second tap. And thirdly, new water, the third tap. Desalinated water, dubbed as the 4th national tap, is the latest viable option in the production of drinking water in Singapore. Following rapid advancements in desalination technology and improvements in energy efficiency, acquiring drinking water from seawater is no longer an expensive dream. That dream has materialized in this SingSpring desalination plant at Tuas. Some 136,000 cubic meters of drinking water per day will be produced here under a 20-year build, own, operate arrangement. This is equivalent to 10% of Singapore's water needs. Seawater undergoes 3 main treatment stages before drinking water is obtained: pre-treatment, reverse osmosis, and post-treatment. In the pre-treatment stage, seawater enters the plant through filter screens which remove debris. The seawater is then pumped to the in-filter dissolved air flotation filtration units, or DAF units, to clarify and pre-treat the water. At the in-filter DAF, contaminants such as oil, grease, and suspended solids are removed in a flotation process in which dissolved air assists the natural flotation effect induced by coagulation. The water then passes through a filtration process to remove finer suspended solids and silt before it goes to the reverse osmosis stage. Reverse osmosis forms the core technology of the plant. It is a process that separates the dissolved salts from the seawater. SingSpring has chosen a 2-pass reverse osmosis membrane system to ensure that treated water will always comply with the Public Utilities Board's stringent drinking water quality standards. The first pass of the reverse osmosis system consists of 10 trains of single-stage reverse osmosis membranes. Each train consists 177 membrane vessels, making them the largest single reverse osmosis trains in the world. 45% of the influent seawater is recovered for treatment in the second pass. The second pass recovers 90% of the inflow with 5 reverse osmosis trains. This plant is also one of the most energy-efficient desalination plants in the world. An energy recovery system ensures that energy consumed during the first pass reverse osmosis process is optimized. After this process, the reverse osmosis reject stream will be discharged back into the sea through an outfall that extends 120 meters. The water recovered after the reverse osmosis process is too pure to be used as drinking water. Post-treatment adds minerals and fluorides and balances the pH level of the water so that it exceeds the World Health Organization standards, ready for consumption. Now and in the future, seawater can be our drinking water through a desalination process involving pre-treatment flotation and filtration, a 2-pass reverse osmosis process, and post-treatment that balances the pH level of the water. The SingSpring Desalination Plant is a distinctive milestone in Singapore's water supply strategy. It is the largest and most energy-efficient seawater desalination plant to be constructed in the tropics, with the world's biggest in-filter DAF system. Euromoney accorded the plant's financing with the Asia-Pacific Water Deal of the Year in 2003. SingSpring has chosen proven membrane technology with reliable pre- and post-treatment processes to ensure Singapore has a safe and sustainable source of drinking water. The fourth national tap. The spring of life that nourishes our souls now comes straight from the sea. Take heart in this hope that our future generations will have fresh drinking water and cherish the life that it gives. When you drink the water, remember the sea.